Hey y'all, Kitchen Trap Queen here with some Southwestern stuffed bell peppers. This is a little razzle dazzle to your everyday stuffed bell peppers. If you're interested in learning how I made this, stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to start off with our taco seasoning. Yes, we're making it from scratch. Y'all stop buying taco seasoning from the grocery store. So it's chili powder, salt, pepper, paprika, cumin, some cumin, and some more cumin, and some onion powder, garlic powder, and dried oregano, and go ahead and mix this up. Now we're gonna move on to our bell peppers. Red are my favorite bell peppers. It's up to you which type of bell peppers you want to use. We're not going to cut these horizontally. We're going to split them vertically. I feel like they cook better this way and you get more bang for your buck. So if I buy 3 red bell peppers, I can really get 6 out of it easily. So now I'm just going to clean the insides out, rinse all those seeds from it, and this is what they look like, y'all. One of my bell peppers was rotten when I cut it open. Disgusting, so I had to throw that away. So I ended up with just 4 bell peppers. So now we're just going to boil our bell peppers before we actually put them in the oven. If you like crunchy bell peppers, you can skip this step, but I like my bell peppers soft. So in order to achieve that, I'm just going to boil them for about 5 to 10 minutes in some chicken stock or some water that has some chicken bouillon in it. And then after that, I'm just going to drain them and set them to the side. I wasn't gonna wash dishes, so in that same pot I added in some olive oil so that I could saute my onions. This is a whole medium white onion. Next, I added in some minced garlic and continued to saute. After a couple of minutes, you want to add in your meat. I decided to go with some ground beef. You can do ground chicken or ground turkey. And I like my meat chunks small, so I don't walk away from the stove while I'm cooking because I don't like big chunks of meat. So I guess that's a tip. Just keep stirring until you get your meat to that desired texture or chunks. And then I added my taco seasoning and continued to stir. And to that, I added in a drained can of black beans and a drained can of rotel, I guess you can say. This wasn't rotel, you know, it was a Kroger brand, y'all. I saved money. And some frozen corn. After my corn was mixed in well, I ended up adding some salsa to the recipe. I believe it gave it that kick that it needed, and I just continued to stir. So towards the end, I added some Colby Jack to my mixture. It's up to you what kind of cheeses you want to add, but Colby and Monterrey Jack are the perfect cheeses for this. And then I did go back in and add a little bit more garlic powder, onion powder, and some salt and pepper. Now we're gonna stuff our peppers. Make sure that you take a paper towel and just pat the inside of your peppers dry so that they don't accumulate any more moisture during the baking process. And then I ended up baking these for about 35 to 40 minutes on 350. After about 35 minutes, you're going to remove them from the oven and top them with some cheese. I ended up using some queso quesadilla cheese and some Monterrey Jack cheese, which is the best cheese for this recipe. And then I ended up popping this back in the oven for about 5 minutes, and this is what I had, guys. I ended up garnishing them 2 different ways. I was gonna garnish them with some green onions, but I ended up liking the way that some dried cilantro looked, so you'll see that in the next clip. This is the dried cilantro. So that's it, y'all. You can add some rice to this, which will double your mixture as well. And that's it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.